This is your daily dose of all things royal.
Mostly us just trying to get Gabriel to respond, honestly. He's slow on the text.
Yeah.
And he has like 6 different numbers now because he lives in England. So we're just trying to find out which number works.
There's a lot of memes. There's Gina most recently texted us like a fantastic dance in front of her Christmas tree, and I felt like watching it, I pulled a muscle.
Our text thread is insane right now, so it's very exciting.
Who texted Meghan and said, you gotta come to the Golden Globes, Meghan Markle?
We don't have her number.
Yeah! That's a good one.
We just don't. So she'll see. She'll watch.
So last night, Hollywood kicked off its award season with the Golden Globes, and invited to the party was the entire Suits cast. Notably missing, our Duchess. Was she too good to show up to be with her former castmates, or was she just not invited? Something tells me that it's the latter.
You know, it's nice to be included in the evening, and what can I say?
Wait. Included in the evening? It's bigger than just being included in the evening.
Well, we're presenting for, outstanding drama series, and there's some great shows up there, and, it's just nice to be, invited.
The kind of community. Okay, we hear there's a text chain where everybody's on the text chain talking to each other all the time. Is that true? That you guys still have a text chain?
Yes, we do have a text chain.
Mostly us just trying to get Gabriel to respond, honestly. He's slow on the text.
Yeah.
And he has like 6 different numbers now because he lives in England. So we're just trying to find out which number works.
There's a lot of memes. There's Gina most recently texted us like a fantastic dance in front of her Christmas tree, and I felt like watching it, I pulled a muscle.
Sounds like some fun times. I'm sure that there's some memes going back and forth of Meghan and Harry. I would kill to be in that thread. Looks like Meghan has been markled by her former castmates. Can't say that I'm surprised. What goes around comes around, and this was so satisfying to hear. About 2 months ago, this article came out in the Express where it stated Meghan Markle set to make major comeback with starring role in Suits spinoff. Now, at the time when it came out, we most likely assumed that this was Meghan's people putting this out because literally her whole career has been completely decimated. And it seems like Meghan is trying to scramble to get some type of feelers out there on opportunities. We all know that Meghan likes to manifest things by putting things out there in order to force the hand, in which, the article states that Meghan Markle's Hollywood agents are in advanced talks over a massive TV comeback deal in a new spin-off of her hit show Suits, a top studio source has revealed. Ooh. It's kind of hilarious that Patrick J. Adams shuts that rumor down in Meghan's face last night. Here's what he had to say with his wife, Troian Belisario. Watch Patrick's wife's face drop.
I've heard all these rumors that Meghan may come back to acting. Would you guys team up again?
You heard that rumor?
Yeah, no.
We've heard all these rumors that Meghan may come back to acting. Would you guys team up again?
You heard that rumor?
Yeah, it doesn't look like she likes that idea too much.
Yeah, no.
I think the truth is that we made up a rumor because we wanted to ask you about it, and that's the truth. But
as you can see, she's not pleased, and I think it was kind of rude that this broadcaster decided to put them on the spot like that, especially asking that question. I think that there is some history there between Meghan and Patrick and this triangle. It's a reason why Meghan didn't go to his wedding back in 2016.
But would you ever team up again?
I think Meghan's a fantastic actor, so we'd be lucky to have her back in the industry, sure.
Lucky to have her back in the industry.
Looks like the car ride home is not going to be fun.
Lucky to have her back in the industry, sure.
But most important,
Yes, let's go. I'll do it
we
again.
do a spin-off or something?
Yeah, I'm ready. Mike and Rachel in Seattle.
What happened?
His wife
Yeah.
is totally caught off guard by this.
A project together?
All 3 of us?
No, Meghan's not invited to that one. I mean, honestly, I would watch that for sure. But would you guys?
As you can see, here is a genuine moment of where the wife looks so relieved that they're moving off of this topic, talking about Meghan Markle. There is something there between the 3 of
No,
them.
Meghan's not invited to that one.
And this interviewer is such a shitster. She knows that this is disrespectful to the wife, hence the reason why she puts her hand on her shoulder. Like,
Watch that.
you know that this was done on purpose.
Us work together? Oh, yeah, we love working together.
So, according to the rumor mill, allegedly there was tension on the set between Meghan and Troyan when she came aboard and had started to date Patrick J. Adams. Apparently, Meghan had been jealous, which I would believe. Then there were additional rumors, of which Patrick had denied, of an affair between him and Meghan while they were working on Suits. This question that was asked by Larry King does give some indicator that there had been something between the two of them.
Are you single?
I am not. I am
not
not
sure?
married, but not single.
You're start with me again.
I'm not married, but I'm not single. Right? That's the matter.
You're with
I have
someone.
a girlfriend, but we're not married.
I see.
She's on another television program.
So the two of you are not involved off the show?
No.
No.
That would never work.
So why is there so much chemistry here?
I think because we knew each
I'm
other
sensing
early
something.
on. You're picking up on something.
Well, I think TV sees us a certain way, right? We'd done this show for ABC years ago, and very similarly, my character was polished, and he played this sort of rough around the edges guy. Suits, same sort of thing. So I think
I
there's
think
just
we were in a
natural-
situation too when we worked together the first time. There was that like uncomfortable getting to know each other stuff, and then this time going into it, we realized like we have to get to know each other and become friends very quickly. So
Is your girlfriend in the business?
she is. She's on a show called Pretty Little Liars over down in Los
Everything
Angeles.
you deal with is lying here.
What? There's
You play
always
a liar.
lying. I have lied. I've not said one true thing in this whole interview.
I have lied. I've not said one true thing in this whole interview. I have lied. I've not said one true thing in this whole.
This whole thing could be enough.
It's it.
You know who used to do that? Walter Matthau. He was
I
a great
never
friend.
interview?
He would just to make it's a true story. Just to make interviews interesting, he would lie.
I think we should be adding Meghan Markle to that list of liars because she is notorious for that. And I find it so telling that when Larry King asks, "What's your favorite scene?" the only scene that Patrick J. Adams could think of is the sex scene that he had with Meghan Markle up against the bookshelf. What I do think here is that there was something going on, but, of course, he was dating his now wife. He's not going to come out and say that, but you could tell that there is some deceit as they're sitting there.
You have a favorite scene?
Gosh, we've had so many. What is your favorite scene? That
I
we've
feel
done
like
together?
saying the last scene of last season. We
watching
were
fives together.
very intimate in a file room in the office. There was a
It
sex
was
scene.
the
It was the
culmination
first
of
culmination.
You made
people
love in the file
wanted
room.
to see happen between Mike and Rachel, and it happened in a file room.
It happened in a file room. Classy.
And that was your
Yeah.
favorite scene.
It was my favorite scene because it was the one that scared me the most. Again, going back to what scares you, we were terrified. I had never done anything like that. I don't think you'd ever done
No,
anything like
never.
that.
Are we so sure about that?
It was a long scene. Not only was it a sex scene in a file room, which would be enough to scare anybody, but right before it, there was a sort of culmination of a lot of the emotional stuff that had happened on the show.
We were standing up or on the floor?
We were standing up.
Against the stacks, Larry. I mean,
It was for real.
It was for real.
So it makes total sense as to why Meghan didn't go to Patrick J. Adams' wedding in 2016. Now, the rumor on the street was that she wasn't invited, and I would believe that because on the day of the wedding, Meghan puts out all her puff pieces through People magazine, Us Weekly, Elle, giving this narrative that Meghan chose not to go to this wedding because she didn't want to take attention away from the day. Now, we all know that that is bullshit. It could be one of two things. One, she wasn't going to go alone because at the time in 2016, she was only dating Prince Harry. And of course, Meghan would not show up by herself. Or two, she just wasn't invited and needed to tell the world that, yes, she got invited, but declined because she didn't want to take the attention away from the day. Now, we all know that that is a load of bullshit after what we've seen this woman do. And then on top of it, the day of Patrick J. Adams' wedding, she decides to do a pep walk again in the parking lot with her yoga mat and so forth. Yeah, she was not invited to that, and they didn't want her there. And case in point, now knowing the backstory to all of this, most likely why she had this visceral reaction to this comment. But I also think, too, the wife is probably fed up with Mike having most likely still feelings for Rachel. If I were the wife, I would have been extremely angry that my husband was posting provocative photos of another woman. And whatever, if it was for PR, it's still not a good look on her. It's quite disrespectful, in my opinion, especially since Meghan's lying on a couch with stains all over it.
B&E commentator for a minute. Give me like this is giving what?
This is very glitter, glamour, glorious.
Wow.
Yeah, we're alliterative.
It's a
We're going
triple G.
alliterative. Yeah, triple G. You're
Triple G.
triple G tonight.
You can tell this guy is such a douchebag. At least say that your wife looks beautiful or she's a goddess, but his description of looking at her doesn't give me the warm and fuzzy feeling that these two are in a good place. I'm looking forward to hearing a breakup announcement coming soon. And that's just my opinion. I am pretty sure that this guy is probably Meghan Markle's last friend on this earth. And if I were his wife, I would keep him away from this viper because she enjoys destroying anything good. And I wouldn't be surprised if she would be the wedge between the two of them, just for fun. I never thought the day would come when I would get to say that this woman has been officially canceled. If last night's Golden Globes opener is not an indicator that this is over for this couple, I don't know what else to tell you, but I am loving every moment of it.
How great was Imelda Staunton in The Crown? Wasn't she amazing? Her portrayal of the Queen was so good. Prince Harry called Hereford and asked her for money. Like I said, I didn't write all these. That one's not mine. Turns out Prince Harry and Meghan Markle will still get paid millions of dollars for doing absolutely nothing. And that's just by Netflix.
Update. As I'm just finishing this video, the clapback from Meghan's team has finally been posted as to why Meghan Markle is not in the Suits cast group chat. Because the stars don't have her number. Oh, really? You know, if they really wanted to get in touch with her, they could contact Netflix. Because let's not forget that Netflix has now been streaming all 7 or 8 seasons of that stupid series Suits. So if they really, really wanted to have her in that thread, believe me, they would find a way. Hollywood is not that big. And which is kind of sad for Meghan because her career is over. And last night showed it. My only advice for Meghan is that maybe she should buy a good helmet because the fall from grace seems like it's going to hurt a lot. But in any case, that's all I have for you today. As always, I will be back with more content. But until then, please be safe and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
It was such a fraud.